I'm Simon Platt, your local UKIP candidate for Preston in the 2017 general election. Preston needs a new MP, a man who is motivated by love of country, passion for Preston and care for the people of Preston. That man is me. The sitting Labour MP doesn't care. The Labour Party takes Preston for granted. They don't care if half of Prestonians are turned off from politics, so long as half the rest vote Labour and return a Labour man to do Labour's bidding in Parliament. That's not good enough. Let me tell you a story about Labour's attitude towards Prestonians. At the local election count last month, one of the first county council results to be announced was for Preston South East. The Labour candidate won, but came last in alphabetical order, so her vote was announced last. The other candidates had not so many votes, a few dozen here, a few hundred there. The Labour candidate's vote was over 2,000. The difference was obvious and striking. The Labour supporters gathered in the Guildhall were pleased, of course they were. But did they clap? No. Did they cheer? No. They laughed. Yes, they laughed. That tells you what they think of the ordinary people of Preston and how they take you for granted. They won with nearly 3/4 of the vote. But nearly 3/4 of the voters were turned off from voting at all. That's not good enough. Democracy in Preston is broken, and the Labour Party treats Prestonians with contempt. And what has Mark Hendrick ever done for Preston? He's most proud of Preston's city charter, which dates from 2002, only 2 years into his 17-year tenure. And it wasn't his doing at all. Is that all? He's largely absent from Parliament, as well as from Preston, and toes the Labour line on every occasion. His particular interest recently has been provision for breastfeeding mothers in churches of the Anglican Diocese of Blackburn. Now that's a good thing, but an MP's priority, really? And Theresa May's candidate doesn't care. The Tories gave up on Preston over 30 years ago. For at least the 4th election in succession, they've brought in a candidate from somewhere else who would rather be MP for somewhere else. Preston is not a practice zone. I don't want to be MP for somewhere else. I want to be MP for Preston.